Suicide is not just a community issue, it's a college issue.
I don't want folks to be scared of the suicide topic.
We all need to come together and show that we value this as an issue and we recognize we need to do something about it.
It takes a wise and bold administration at a university to step up and say, yeah, we're going to teach this. A lot of people in various health professions and education professions and even in mental health professions have very little knowledge and understanding about suicide.
I know in counseling, suicide prevention training is something that they want us to focus on, but it's not required.
I even remember going through school and not getting a real heavy dose of suicide education. But when I went into the field myself as a young social worker, I didn't have enough to go on to even meet with a client who was suicidal and know what to do.
We need to have a focus on suicide because it's a critical issue within our society, and it's something that's important and deserves to have an individual focus.
Suicide doesn't discriminate. Every college campus is a place where students might be struggling.
There is a lot of pressure for students to excel, pressure that may come from their families or just themselves. And students in university settings might not know how to help their friends.
It didn't just heighten their awareness, it didn't just heighten their knowledge, it really emboldened them and empowered them.
They tell us that they come into the course nervous, they come in because they want to feel more competent. And then when they leave the course, they know what to do, they know how to help.
These aren't just clinical skills. These are everyday people skills. You could have people who are suicidal in your own family, and these skills help you recognize it, helps you be present with someone who is suicidal. Because when we're losing, 48,000+ people a year to suicide, and when it's the second leading cause of death in young people, it is a critical skill.
With this course, we're focusing on community effort. Our course is more of a all come and be involved and learn together type of process. So I think that's the unique aspect that this course brings to other courses that are being developed, perhaps in the state or across the country. The topics that the students learn about in the suicide prevention course range from interprofessional suicide prevention topics through to very specific interventions for suicide.
We developed a robust sort of compilation of current literature in theory and practice and research evidence and public health.
We help them to understand not only the roles that people play in suicide prevention, but also the resources that are available in their community so they're aware of that and they know where to refer. If you walk through the material on your own, it's really easy to connect with, especially if you've had prior experience with suicide prevention. If you listen to the PowerPoints and review the materials that are already provided, I think you'll find that it's not as daunting as it may first appear.
Interprofessional education suicide prevention course can be implemented at any higher education institution. I think that universities who can step up and say, this is important to us, and we know it's not just enough to have a workshop or a seminar. We want a course. So I would like to see more courage. I would like to see more universities stepping up and saying, this is the kind of stuff we want our students learning.
If there are individuals or institutions that would like to consult with me on the development and implementation of this course, I am available to consult if they have that need.
I would be happy to work with any university or college or campus who would be interested in implementing this program. There's only one way to work toward a zero suicide world, and that's to take a program like this and get serious about it.